Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu is urging everyone to prioritize mental health, particularly in the workplace, as the country marks Mental Health Awareness Day. Stay tuned as we dive into the top stories shaping the world today. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, in a bold move to enhance its naval prowess, India has greenlit plans for 2 new nuclear-powered attack submarines with a hefty price tag of about 450 billion rupees, which is about $5.4 billion. This decision comes as part of India's strategy to modernize its military amid growing concerns over China's expanding influence in the Indian Ocean. While the exact delivery dates remain under wraps, these submarines will be built in Visakhapatnam and promise to be faster, quieter, and harder to detect than traditional diesel-powered options. With the stakes this high, it's clear that India is not just playing catch-up, they are ready to make some serious waves in maritime security. At number 9, the Nigeria Football Federation NFF is firing back at claims from Libya's captain Faisal al-Badri, who alleged poor treatment during their recent visit. NFF's Assistant Director of Protocol, Emmanuel Ayambumi, stated that the Libyan Football Federation LFF created unnecessary chaos by informing them of their arrival in Port Harcourt only 3 hours before touchdown, rather than the expected UU. Ayambumi emphasized that the Libyan team rejected the transportation arrangements made by the NFF and chose to hire their own buses, leaving them responsible for any discomfort. In a nutshell, the NFF is standing firm, insisting that they provided adequate support, and frankly, it's hard not to roll your eyes at these drama-filled complaints. Meanwhile, at number 8, some sports journalists heading to Uyo for the Super Eagles African Nations Cup qualifier against Libya were kidnapped while traveling through Anambra State. The group, about 11 in total, was abducted near Ihiala, but 9 have been rescued while 4 remain in captivity, and tragically, 1 is feared dead. The Anambra State Police have confirmed the incident and deployed a joint operation to secure the remaining victims. At number 7, Nigeria's Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ogala, stole the spotlight at the 14th Trans-Regional Sea Power Symposium in Venice, highlighting the country's vast underwater resources, including 36 billion barrels of crude oil and 182 trillion cubic feet of gas reserves. Ogala emphasized Nigeria's strides in eradicating piracy since 2022, leading to its removal from the International Maritime Bureau's piracy-prone list. During the symposium, Ogala met with naval officers from the US and Italy to discuss maritime security and expanding cooperation in the Gulf of Guinea. At number 6, the High Court in Ikeja has adjourned the plea bargain hearing of convicted kidnap kingpin Chukwudumeme Onwamadike, also known as Evans, to November 21st, after both Evans, his lawyer, and the prosecution failed to show up. Evans, alongside his co-defendants, is facing serious charges of kidnapping, conspiracy, and attempted murder. The plea bargain, being reviewed by Lagos State Attorney General, remains in limbo. At number 5, social media critic Very Dark Man, also known as Vincent Osei, has taken a deep dive back into the tragic death of late singer Mohbad, who passed away on September 12, 2023 under suspicious circumstances. In a new video, VDM claims that justice remains elusive, and instead of a DNA test, the focus should be on Mohbad's former employer, Naira Marley, and his associate, Sam Larry, who he alleges know more than they are letting on. He argues that the narrative has been clouded by distractions, suggesting that both Marley, and Larry were involved in a cover-up rather than being just bystanders. As the search for truth continues, it's hard not to wonder, will Mohbad ever truly get the justice he deserves? At number 4, in a major crackdown, Nigerian troops eliminated 165 terrorists, captured 238 others, and rescued 188 kidnapped hostages during various operations in the past week. Major General Edward Buba revealed the impressive results, which also included the recovery of over 150 weapons and thousands of rounds of ammunition. Airstrikes targeting terrorist hideouts in Zamfara hit hard, neutralizing key threats. With these victories stacking up, it's clear the military is stepping up its game, though the fight for lasting peace continues. At number 3, petrol prices have soared to 1,030,000 Naira per litre in Abuja, and the government says it's all due to economic realities. The Minister of Information, Mohammed Idris, explained that the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL) made this call based on market conditions, not government directives, following the removal of subsidies earlier this year. While the NNPCL has been absorbing losses since May, they have reached a breaking point. At number 2, in a much-needed clarification, the Nigeria Drugs Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) has responded to recent social media buzz claiming that married women need a letter of approval from their husbands to obtain visa clearance. Femi Babafemi, the agency's Director of Media and of Advocacy, confirmed that this outdated requirement has been removed from the list of mandatory items following a review prompted by some troubling incidents in some countries. The NDLEA reassured the public that they are committed to ensuring a fair and transparent visa clearance process for all. Finally, at number 1, Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu is urging everyone to prioritize mental health, particularly in the workplace, as the country marks Mental Health Awareness Day. She highlighted that dissatisfaction at work often leads to bottled up emotions, which can trigger serious mental health issues. Tinubu stressed that breaking the stigma around mental health could encourage people to seek help earlier, improving recovery outcomes. Her message: with love, support, and open dialogue, we can create healthier, safer work environments, and that's something worth fighting for. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.